Hey guys, today I'm at Bull Point Estate. My name is Frankie. I'm going to take you along for my first vlog and my first styled shoot. Felicity, the coordinator, came to me and asked if I wanted to join a styled shoot in Bull Point Estate. This is in Port Mattoon in Nova Scotia, and it's really cool there. It's beautiful. They just have an immaculate location and venue. When it comes to a styled shoot, everything comes down to the small details. So everything had to match. It had to be all intertwined in the same vibe. So the style was just all being pulled together. So Felicity actually sent us a mood board. She did a mood board for hair down to the decorations to how they were going to pose in the photos and everything. And it was really cool to see it all pulled together. To start with her makeup application, I really go in with the skincare. So we started with the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream to really get her skin hydrated. It's such a thick and beautiful cream. For more skin prep, I went ahead and used the watermelon toner and watermelon moisturizing juice from Glow Recipe, and it is such a hydrating and just, you can tell by the skin, it's just so dewy after you use it and it's so fresh looking. For the eyelid area, I really wanted to keep the eye space really fresh and clean looking, really kind of on like the minimal side of the eyeshadow look. So I used the Too Faced concealer mixed in with a little bit of Fit Me concealer for the eyelid prep area. And then we went ahead and set it with the Huda Beauty powder just to get it ready for the eyeshadows. For her eyeshadow, I used the Wet n Wild Always Naked palette for that really peachy, neutral kind of eyeshadow look. You can see the mood board there that I posted. That is kind of the look we were going for, really classy and natural. So for the shadow, it was the one tone all over the entire eyelid, and then I just touched up with a really nice cream on the inner corner, and then topped that with the Benefit Cookie highlighter just to give that nice glow, and then brought that up into the arch of the eyebrow to give that continuous glow. For foundation, I did a mixture of the L'Oreal True Match and e.l.f. Halo Glow filter. Once I got it on there, I really wanted to thin it out. I wanted to make sure that we really focused on some body makeup as well because the dress was low cut and you really wanted it all to look very seamless. For her bronzer, I didn't want anything overpowering, no strict contour or super dark bronzer. She's very porcelain skinned, so we wanted to keep it very nice and seamless and just blend it in. So I went ahead with the Halo Glow wand in the shade light to medium. It's a very nice warm brown. And for blush, I wanted it to also just really blend in and be a little bit more on the peachy side. So I did Hope from Rare Beauty. This is such a beautiful liquid blush and it just blends in so nicely. Once we were done with the blush and bronzer, I went ahead in with the Too Faced Vanilla Concealer and just tapped it in nicely under the eyes. I wanted a little bit more coverage under the eyes and a little bit on the chin, but nothing crazy, nothing too full glam. And I really enjoy doing the concealer after all of the blush is on. That way, if you put too much blush on or you just want it to look a little bit more blended in and kind of seamless, I find applying your concealer after really does that trick. For her powder, I did a mixture. All over her face, I did the e.l.f. Halo Glow, and then under her eyes and chin and forehead and the T-zone area, I did the Huda Beauty Cupcake powder. Mainly just for a bit more coverage, but also for that brightening effect. The whole vibe of the style shoot was just absolutely stunning. Here's a few photos from it. The photographer did phenomenal, and it just turned out so beautiful. The dress, just everything about it was so beautiful. For her cheeks, I wanted a little bit more glow and a little bit more of that peach tone, so I used the Dior Glitz palette and used the peach tone kind of highlighter mixed in with the brown bronzer one. And then topped it off with Milani Baked Blush in the shade Luminoso for a little bit more of that peach tone. We warmed up her face with Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer and a little bit of Cookie from Benefit on her nose and cheeks for a beautiful highlight. I just wanted it to be brushed up and fluffy, so I went in with the macadamia powder from Morphe and then the e.l.f. brow lift just to keep them and hold them in place. For the lips, I wanted a peachy nude, so I went in with the Honeymoon Morphe lip liner and then went on top of it with the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk and then finish it off with a beautiful Maybelline lifter gloss in the shade Sun. This was seriously such a fun day. It was so cold outside and nobody cared. It was so cool to be part of this experience and get to network and meet some new people that were completely amazing humans to just stand there and talk with and just be part of this whole experience. So it was really cool, and I hope I get to attend and be part of another styled shoot. This was her completed look. I just find it so timeless and elegant, very soft and natural. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the rest of the styled shoot, just a few sneak peeks behind the scene, and just so you can kind of feel like you were there with us and see the rest of it. It was so fun. I hope you enjoyed my video. It was super fun to make. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching it. Have a great day, guys. We'll see you next time.